What up, y'all? It's Brooklynite 718. This tutorial is going to show you how to do a catalog product icon. So you're going to have Gimp open. You make a new file. Make sure the dimensions are 100 by 80. And make sure that it's a transparent right here. Alright. So say you want the background, to be like a nice shimmery color. What I usually do if I want a shimmering color, I use the gradient tool. So I like the rounded edges. So what you do is you click on the outside, hold it down, hold the shift button and the control button, and that makes the line straight. Then you let go, and then you get that. Then you're going to make another layer. And sometimes I like a border around my products icon, so you're going to put black or whatever color that you want the border to be. Then you're going to right click on that, click alpha to selection. Then you're going to go to select, shrink, and I would do it to about 3. And then you're going to go to edit and clear and delete that. So there you have the border, right? And then if you don't want the border to look so sharp, you could lower the opacity, which is what I usually do. And then I also go to filter and I just blur it a little bit like that, so it kind of looks beveled or whatever. Then you want to make another layer and say you want to put your initials on it, so everybody knows that when they see your product that is you, so it has like a symbol. So let's see, I usually put my initials. Can put BK, and you don't want to put a little small or however big you want it to be. And then you just move it over, click on that, move the active layer so you don't move everything. You just put that in the corner over there, put it back to pick layer or guide. And then let me see what else you could do. Usually, like when people look at the product, it would say like if it's brick house or if it's hippie or if it's a t-shirt or something like that. So the way that I did that is I made a new layer. Then I took the rectangle select tool and I selected like a box around it. Then I filled in that box with like a black or something. Put that underneath the name. Then, sorry, I'm gonna have to change this color so you can see it. Hold on one second. Alright, and then you get the text tool, and say for instance it's a pair of jeans or something. You want to write in jeans. Right, make it a color that you can see on top of the black. I usually use the visitor's text and make it small so it can fit in that box. And then you just move it onto the black section like that. So you can do that way, and then you can blur it if you don't want it to look so sharp. Like I said before, you could just blur it, and you could make it less dark or whatever. And then like say if this is too bland for you and you want it to have some type of design or something, what I would use is say you want like a white background, right? I will go to, you could do it any way you want, but this is like the quickest way. You could go to filter, distort, what is it, mosaic. And I like triangles, like I said before. And I like the spacing, change the height, make it neat or whatever. Go like that, and then you want to bring that down all the way down under here. And then you want to make it make the opacity low, because when you put your clothes inside, you don't want the whole icon to overpower the product that you're trying to sell. So there's the template. So I would advise you, if you like the template, to just save it as an XCF file so you can open it up with all the layers in it. So I'm just going to use this as XCF and save it like that. Now the next step is to go to your room and take a picture of the product that you want to take. So for instance, say I want to take a picture of my shoes, right? So I'll go down, zoom in, and what I use, a lot of people take a snapshot, you know, and then take away the green, but I use a very simple way. I just take a photo using this right here. You just make sure that it's black so you can't see anything in the background, and you select this. Make sure it's centered the way you want it to be centered, and then you just take a picture, right? And then you upload that picture. Then you go to where all your pictures are, right? And you just click on last uploads, and your picture should be there, the one that we just took. So what you would do now is take that picture and drag it to your desktop, and then you drag it, then you click on the bottom layer here, and then you drag it inside of the picture, and there it pops up. Then you would click on this arrow right here and click on move active layer, make sure that's selected, and then you're going to move it around so that people can see, you know, the products. Now see how it's underneath the triangles and everything else? You don't want it like that. You want it to be on top like that. And then you have to resize it because it's kind of big, right? So let's resize it. Make sure that this is linked so the ratios stay the same, and you just make it small until it fits the way you want it to fit, just like that. And then a lot of people like to do the glass texture, the part that makes it looks like a button. So the way you do that is you make another layer. I usually use the circle tool, and I just draw like a half circle around the picture, fill that in with white, and then I just bring the opacity down, and that makes it look like a button. And then of course these aren't jeans, so you would just say shoes or something and make it white so you can see what it says. And then you just save it as a JPEG file, and then you upload it, and that's how you do your catalog icon pics. Alright, that one's over.